First leg of the TT and the first of our trophy races as well is race number 4. No jackpot for us though this week. It's a Class 4 over the 1,200 metres, headed by California Aspire, drops back into the Class 4 company. Peace and Prosperity third over the 1,000 metres, his last start behind Peace Combination. Heartkeeper makes his way back to Happy Valley in a switch to the turf. Victory Power makes his first start, a power 3-year-old going with the blinkers on for the first time. Split of a second behind Hero Time, not beaten far, third last time out. Clear Choice runner-up behind Pakistan Baby last time, and Ray's Call takes a drop in trip as he moves to Happy Valley for the first time.
The question horse in the race is potentially Master Viking. He did travel closer to the speed last start. He's a 4-time winner in the class. 6-time winner over the course and distance, but he's been out of form for a while. He and California Aspire could head up proceedings early. All My Gain early on in his career was a front runner, but he can take the box seat from barrier number 1, and the newcomer's a chance of being caught wide. Clear Choice should get cover, 1 out, 2 back.
Here's All My Gain now. They've been spacing his races out, this horse, but he's now put 2 together, and he'll strip fitter from his last start as well. It was eye-catching third. Was a good run from him, and Zach Purton sticking with the ship from barrier 1. Split of a second is a horse that keeps improving, and Matthew Poon aboard once again here. He did ride him last start. Was a nice run behind Hero Time, and he's come on for that particular run. Yet to win, but he's not far away, as is this horse, Clear Choice. He's a horse that sort of has needed to be strengthened up, I think, and I've just noticed that in his last few gallops and his last start, he just went down with a bob of the head as well. So I think he's very close to a win.
All right, OK. We've got a few to get through here, plus an interview as well with Matthew Chadwick. We're going to start off with All My Gain. This is him finishing third last time out back at the end of March behind Happy Baobei. Finished off quite well. Yeah,
this is the race I was talking about. It was a bit... Happy Baobei sort of got out and at the right time and did finish off the race nicely. But you can see All My Gain up against the rail there, finishing off the race really well. And with this natural progression, I think he can be right in the finish.
The horse in the blue there, sort of 2 away from him, was Lightning Missile. He ran a big race last week, and I think All My Gain, having his second run down in this grade, will be very competitive.
Yep. All right, OK. Clear Choice, only just beaten last time out by Pakistan Baby. Juns is in the field here as well. Covered a bit of ground from barrier 12. He's got barrier 4 this time.
He's always looked like he needed a mile, this horse, but I don't think he's been strong enough to go the mile. So they've been keeping him over the 1,200. He's strengthened up really well. I mean, 1,400 metres would be ideal for him, but they don't have that distance at Happy Valley. So I just thought he hit the line very nicely, and I think he'd be tough to beat.
Yep, I agree, Paul. I think that one run they did give him over the mile just might have toughened him up a little bit coming back to 12. And look, he's been very close to winning for a while. He's had a fair bit of experience now, and I think it might be his turn to win.
All right, OK. Split of a second's been pretty close as well. He's had 4 starts, but he's shown us plenty so far. Investor Boom further back, but this is a good effort behind Hero Time.
Well, Split of a second's a bit like Clear Choice, actually, except Clear Choice has now had 8 starts and Split of a second's had 4. So they're young horses with ability, still learning the caper of racing. And Clear Choice, I think, because he's had the 4 extra starts, might be just a little bit ahead of Split of a second. But in time, he could well be an equal and maybe even sort of overtake him as in class and so forth. So he'll be right there again. Yeah,
I've got him in the numbers. I think he's improving with every run as well. So, as you say, 5th run up for him.
We've only got a few of the helmet progeny here, Andrew, but most of them are running well.
Oh, there was one on the weekend. His name escapes me. I'll come back
Speed Vision.
That was him, Speed Vision, in the Griffin race, yeah.
You got that one right.
Peace and Prosperity. We'll have a look at him as well. Now, he was over the 1,000 metres last time out, so gets up in trip here to the 1,200 metres, but gets barrier 12. Yeah,
look, I've stuck him in for 4th because he's better than this grade, I think, but barrier 12 is going to make it very hard for him. It was a good run from him when he got back, ran on nicely here for 3rd. So over the 1,200, I think is ideal. I snuck him in on the minor line.
I'm going to put him on ice, save him for another day, Andrew. Just the barrier turned me off. That was his first run in the grade. It was good, as Paul's just touched on, but the gate, he's going to need some luck. So if he gets it, he's there, but I'm not sure he will.
All right, OK. First starter here is Victory Power, and his jockey will be Matthew Chadwick.
Matthew Victory Power steps out for the first time on Wednesday night at Happy Valley. He rode him in his most recent trial. What sort of feel did he give you?
Yeah, he did what he was asked to. He's still a bit green, he's still learning. So he's run a pretty tricky gate, so we'll just have to see what the connections want to do and take it from there.
As far as Happy Valley, the type of track that is, does he give you the feel that he'll get around there OK?
I assume so. He's not a very big horse, so it feels like he's got enough zip to get around there. So as long as I said he's still a bit green, so as long as he gets around there with unscathed, there's a bright future.
And as far as you're concerned, you head into the meeting in good form. Well done on your double on Sunday.
Thank you. It was much needed. A couple winners.
Sort of good to get that bit of momentum going into the next half of the season, the last few months.
For sure. A winner's a winner, and hopefully more opportunities will arise from that, and we can keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, nice double on the all-weather for Matthew on the weekend. But Victory Power, 2 trials coming into this.
Yeah, I don't think he's quite ready. He's got ability, this horse, as well, but he's never been to Happy Valley, and that's always a little bit of an issue. So I ummed and ahed. I sort of end up sitting on the fence with him and leaving him out. But he is a horse with ability.
Didn't like his first, thought his second was good, trials. Be interested to hear what Jenny has to say, to be honest.
All right, starts with the blinkers on as well. Richard Gibson, Matthew Chadwick, barrier 10. All right, 1,200 metres. Our favourite here, All My Gain, Paul.
Yeah, I've got him in the numbers for second, but I think Clear Choice is ready to win. So I've got him on top to beat All My Gain. Split of a second, I've thrown in there for third. I think he's a horse on the improve as well. And of the rest, Peace and Prosperity can get back. He can run on late. So we're 10, 3, 8 and 2. But I do like the 10. I'll make him the best of the night.
I've got him on top 2, Clear Choice. I just think that run over the mile 3 backs just toughened him up a little bit. He'll hit the line well, as will All My Gain and Split of a Second. But I think the 10 might have the measure of the 3 and the 8. The little sneaky roughie is Master Viking. Very well rated, this horse. Very good when he's right. Last start he led, or he was right up there, and I thought he showed a little bit of a better performance. So he could be the one to give them something to catch. I'm going to play a trio with the 10 as the banker. I'm going to sneak in Best Runner as well, because that 2 lengths behind Sharp Hunter 3 back was a good effort, but he's gone awry since then. But he'll be value.
Yeah, I've dropped off Best Runner for the time being. But, yeah, Clear Choice for me as well. 10 and 8, my top 2 there in race number 4.